Last Sunday was the Kids and Paws for a Cause Halloween Parade. The local organization Daniel's Table was the recipient of food donations for families in need. Executive Director Sandra Montesino says this generosity is particularly important as we approach the holiday season.
What a fun afternoon. The vendors were spectacular. The parade was adorable. Metro West Subaru brought a car that housed our food donations. So we got approximately 550 pounds of donated food, which is absolutely perfect for this time of year. So we're gearing up for the holiday season, of course. So we asked for certain donations to come in, sought after items like flour, sugar, baking supplies, oils, seasonings, and we were the recipients, and people were more than generous with their donations. So we were super pleased with the outcome. The holiday season, what comes to mind more than gathering with family and friends and eating and sharing a meal? And that causes a lot of added stress for families. I know it sometimes sounds like it's just another meal, but it's Thanksgiving, which is really meaningful to a lot of people.
This holiday season might be even harder than years prior. Food insecurity has become a more common experience among Framingham and Metro West residents recently. This could mean even more stress for families struggling to put food on the table.
We've seen a marked increase in the number of households needing food services. On average, Daniel's Table has registered 43 new families every single month.
There are more hungry people in the Metro West 495 corridor today than there have been ever before. But it's not because we're not feeding them. You know, just in the last month of September, the numbers have gone crazy. There's been 325 new families every single month is what our average is. It's an awful lot. Last month, we did 2,700 households that we fed, which represented over 9,000 people living in those households. We distributed over 490,000 pounds of food, 32,000 hot meals. I mean, these numbers are, it's great that people are getting the food, but the fact that the number continues to go up is troubling. Post-COVID, we did not experience the flattening out that we thought was going to happen.
Paul Mina is the president and CEO of the United Way of Tri-County, another organization committed to combating food insecurity. He says abnormally high enrollment numbers have made it harder to meet the needs of their visitors.
There is an added strain. It is very pronounced. I don't believe it's sustainable at this level. That's why we're out raising money through our Feed a Family drive right now. You can't sustain an average of 325 new families per month. And we have over 72,000 families in the database. I mean, that's crazy, okay? We're not talking about New York City here. We're talking about the Metro West 495 corridor in Massachusetts.
So what could be causing this issue?
There are so many different factors. I mean, there's the rising cost of food. There's working families that are working longer hours, sometimes for less money. We have families that are working 2 and 3 jobs just to make sure they can pay the rent, also an astronomical increase in rent. A lot of our families are just one car repair away from needing help.
Okay. You've got a situation where people's incomes are not keeping pace with inflation. So even though people are working every day, their salaries aren't commensurate with the increase in the cost of food, fuel, rent, mortgage, car payments. All of those have gone sky high.
What's a little different in the landscape too is a lot of the migrant families coming in, and we have a lot of folks living sort of in hotel shelters at the moment. So that's a population where I think they're still struggling to get adequate meals.
McCollum has been working to fight food insecurity for 38 years now. She says although the landscape is new, Framingham's local organizations are successfully finding ways to adapt.
I don't want to say the problem is solved because it's not. I mean, there's definite food insecurity, there's definite hunger going on. But I have to say Framingham and the Metro West area has done a really spectacular job with really trying to address that. But I've just been involved in this for a long time and part of quite a few organizations. And I really think we've made great strides in this, but there's always going to be those gaps. There's always more work to do.
If you are in need of a meal or groceries, visit MetroWestFoodCollaborative.org to find resources near you.